Hello, this is KE8FGF, Central Arkansas Ham Radio. I want to do a quick kind of review on the Icom ID-51 Alpha and its options for a aftermarket battery, which some people get leery about because, you know, they're afraid of the quality and the build of the battery and, you know, the safety of it. The original battery came with the radio right here is, well, this looks like it's a 1150 milliamp. It's the BP-271. Still holding. It still works. It holds a good charge. But man, you can eat through this thing pretty quick if you're in some conversations. Just listening, it holds out well. But you get into doing some talking, and it will definitely you know, deplete quickly. So definitely a decent battery. Is just the capacity is lower. You know, Icom does have their version of the their bigger battery, extended life battery or whatever. But they're pretty expensive, and I didn't look up the prices on them, but I know they're pretty expensive. So we'll take a quick look at this aftermarket battery I bought, and this is an extended life battery. You definitely can tell it's definitely thicker. And this one here is a 2000 milliamp battery. It's a BP-272Li. It's Expert Power. That's who is actually a manufacturer of that battery there. And I had this battery for about 2 years now. I think it's over 2 years, and it still holds good charge. It still works fine. I really was skeptical because you do worry about the quality and the build of them. So when I got a spare battery, which was this one, I actually bought the Icom, the actual Icom drop-in charger, so I didn't want to go cheap on that. I've been using it, and it does extend the life of the radio, but definitely when you're doing some a lot of transmitting, and definitely gives you that little extra time to use the radio before you have to switch out batteries. But I do notice that this one here is getting a slight hump in it right here. So it's probably getting down to the last of its life, and I've been keeping a good eye on it when it's charging and checking the heat on it periodically here and there, and making sure it ain't ready to have a major fail, but it still works good. It still holds good charge and still, you know, keeps that radio running longer than the original battery. So if you're looking for an aftermarket battery that's cheaper than one of the Icom originals, this is definitely one that I've had for 2 years, and it's held out really well. I can't say that for every battery that they sell, but this one's been good, and I actually plan on purchasing another one. And I'm going to show you a quick page here on Amazon where it's listed in the price. And don't mind the flicker on the screen. It's an older computer, and I set the settings down on the screen to help with that flicker, but it still has a little bit of flicker there. So here it is on Amazon. This is Expert Power Icom BP-272. It looks like it's going there for $33.75. So that's about what I paid for it when I bought it. So it's still about the same price, and it works well for me. So yeah, take it as it is. It definitely is nice to have that spare battery and a little extra capacity, and seem to do a pretty good job. So look that up and give it a try, and you just never know. It should work out pretty well. That's just a quick little oversight on an aftermarket battery that I've been using for a couple years, and that it's worked out pretty well, and I've had no really complaints. And then the hump it's getting, it wasn't there definitely when I bought it. It wasn't there, and it hasn't been for a long time. But batteries do wear out, so so if you're in the market for an extra battery for your ID-51 Alpha, give it a try, and you definitely won't be disappointed on the performance from it. But it will beat the length and run time of the original, that's for sure, and the price if you want to spend a little less money. But that's it for now. This is KE8FGF 73.